Hi, it's Adam. What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to create that simplistic and stylish intro animation that you just saw. So we're doing this in After Effects, like most of my tutorials. Just in advance, if you guys wanted to download the text font that I'm using and work with that as you go, it's going to be in the description. We've created our text. What we're going to be doing is just the word "tot" here today for tutorial. So first thing you want to do is, once you've created your text and centered it or put it into the position, you want to go ahead and layer new shape layer, and we're going to be doing this probably quite a few times depending on the amount of text you've got. But so what we've got is our shape layer, and we're just going to start creating shapes around our text. So like for instance here, the top of the T-bar, we're going to go ahead and create that same shape, but we're actually going to extend it. Now what I would say is extend it to the full length of the screen in case you want your transitions starting from the edge of the screen. In my example video that you saw, I had everything boxed off, so you didn't see anything starting from the edge of the screen. But if you do want to do that, you can. So just make sure that that is extended like so, and then just match it up again. So everywhere you see a bit of text, you have to create a shape around it, and you have to do layer new shape every single time you're doing that. So yeah, just like here, we're going to do the bottom of the T. Like so. You guys can take a lot more time perfecting this. Yeah, so another thing that we're going to do here is, you see with the U, just so you could save some time and you don't have to mask this U to create the U, what you can do is, if you duplicate your base text, you want to right click your layer, you want to go to create and create shape from text. And what that's going to do is, you see all your text is now in a shape layer. So if you're doing that for specific letters that have curves, and if you go down to content over here, you can delete whatever you don't need. So I don't need the two T's, I just need the U. Now we have the U in a shape layer. So what you can do from there is actually just use the mask points that they've created. So what you can do is just grab the bar instead of the points. Grab the bar, drag that all the way up like so. So now you got that extended out of the frame as well, and delete the curve, delete the secondary points. That gives it that curve, and perfectos. Alright, so once you've gone ahead and created all your shape layers, you can hide your text layer. You don't need that anymore. But what we're going to do is, we're going to slowly start animating these. So you want to pre-compose each individual layer. So yeah, now that you've got your layers all pre-composed, we need to mask them. So this is where the effect is really going to start happening. So I'm going to do right now is just create a block mask around this and show you. And what you want to do is move to somewhere on the time frame where you want your animation to be complete. It's going to be finished, and just hit your mask path to create a keyframe. And I am going to just bring this down all the way out until you can't see it, and you'll see that this is what you get. Okay, it's basically the same effect you'd get if you added a linear Y. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to this one. So yeah, so now what you see is that these two things are coming in at the same time. And if you want to add a bit more, I don't know, just make it look a bit more dynamic, make it look a bit more interesting, what you can do is actually bring, say for instance, this keyframe, move it to another point. Maybe this one's already halfway complete. move it to another point, and have it so that this one comes in after the completion of your previous line, of your previous shape. So this one's moving a bit slower, this one's moving a bit faster, coming in at different times. Alright, so what I'm going to show you here is something like the U. Alright, so what we're going to do with the U is, instead of playing around with masking on that, because it's got a curvature shape, it's easier to go to effects and put on a radial wipe. So you'll see what that does. It does exactly the same kind of thing that we need to happen here. It reveals it coming from you know, a certain angle, but obviously this is unrevealing it and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and change this to counterclockwise, and yeah, start that on 100% completion. Just hit a keyframe there and just move forward in time and bring that all the way down to 0. And same thing with the T, we can make these start at different times. So this is already coming in and this is already formed before the T is even close to being formed. So what I want to happen is I want to bring this out, and I want the U to come in really slowly while everything else is being formed around it. So the U is still being revealed, and it reveals at the same time that the T is revealed. So yeah, just like that. And obviously we still have the rest of the T to come in. Like that. And I'm actually going to have the T coming from the side of the U instead of coming in from off the screen. So just mask half that and go ahead and bring it back out again. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, and things still need to be moved around obviously. So the U revealing, but what we want is we want everything to come in at the same sort of time. Just like so. And what you can do, just to make everything look a bit more smoother and cleaner, if you hit U on your keyboard, it will open up all your kind of keyframe animations. Just select everything and easy ease it. And let's play that. Lovely, just like so. And if you're looking to do a similar thing to what I done with my example, which is have it boxed off instead of coming out from the edges of the screen, you want to go ahead and drag your composition that you're working on into a new composition. Go to your final and basically just get your pen tool and create a box around it like so, and yeah, and then you'll have everything just forming inside that box only. Alright, obviously with color and things like that, all you have to do is go ahead into where you created the shape originally, and just change the fill, which is up here. You know, you can change it to red, do what you want. You can obviously, because you've got each part individually shaped off, you can change the change the color for like anything really. You can change the T-bar color, you can change a certain part of that letter, you know, because you've done it all individually. What I did with my one was basically create some shadows, just a couple random shadows. This final composition that you've created, you can duplicate your top layer. Let that go. Duplicate your top layer and go ahead and just bang on a curves, which is over here. Bang on the curves and drop those a bit so you've got different shadows, different colors. Pre-compose that because it's already got a mask layer on it. Like so. And you're just going to start drawing out parts of your final comp. So like this, I'm going to come up here and just select that, for instance, and then you can lower the opacity a bit, just bring it down a little bit. Go ahead and duplicate that again, and you can clear your mask for that one now, you don't need that. And then we're going to do the same thing for this. I'm going to bring it over here. So that's what you've got going on there. And then one final one for my last letter, which is the T. And for this, I'm just going to do the top of the bar, like so. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed and this helped you out a bit, drop a like, drop a comment, maybe subscribe. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Till the next video, peace.